SMT Nation, we back. Nation, we've got an update out of T-Mobile. It's bad news. They're probably not going to like it. And if you're a T-Mobile customer that lives in one of those places where they got some spectrum in the most recent auction, Spectrum Auction 108, you're basically still on ice, all right? And I don't think anything's going to be changing anytime soon. Let me give you guys the details from the report here, the article. And, of course, you guys can take away from it what you want. Comment down below if you guys want to mention anything or comment on today's topic. All right, so link for the original article will be in the description. Also in the description is the real SMT Buy Me a Coffee link. Want to support your creators, show your appreciation for the content, get us a coffee. And also, there's still time. If you're looking for a really good deal on wireless service, our partner Mint Mobile has the best deal going on right now. It's the deflation promo using our partner code mintmobile.com/sneed. Get these savings, $15 a month for their unlimited plan. That's a 50% discount as a new customer that you qualify for. So use our link, get that great value, get their legendary customer care, and you'll be supporting the channel in the process. Okay, so the situation right now is that in Spectrum Auction 108, T-Mobile basically walked away with like 91% of the licenses, and in good standing, they should be able to, receive the STA to be able to start, putting those licenses on air. There are places across the country where the N41 channel for T-Mobile is very fragmented, places where it's thin or non-existent, and these licenses would start to be able to kind of fill those voids in capacity, those deficiencies. So obviously T-Mobile would love to get this going. Unfortunately, right now, the entity or agency that is supposed to clear it is the FCC, and they've had their spectrum authority, I guess we'll say, stripped away. So March 9th, when they lapsed that authority, I think it was due to, some kind of an event that, I don't know, I guess nobody saw coming. But the STAs cannot be granted, and according to disclosures from I guess we'll call it the FCC's, representation. They're saying that there is a statute, there is a legal issue with them, clearing or giving the STAs for the spectrum, and they're saying it's criminal for them to do this. So they're not going to do it. This oversight of the FCC, based on the disclosures of the subcommittee. They're basically saying we're trying to get this cleared. I mean, literally the disclosure says we're tying ourselves into knots trying to figure out how to get the licenses out. But there's a criminal statute for them. They can't do it. All right. Of course, this would create more harm than good from a political standpoint. Obviously, the issue here is the agency's spectrum authority lapse. Right. The issue is not anything that T-Mobile did wrong. The issue is political. Right, it has nothing to do with T-Mobile specifically. There's other things that seem to be problematic. Obviously, in order for the FCC Spectrum Authority to be restored, it's got to be presented up on a bill, and I don't think there's anything actually up and coming here. There was some pushback recently, in which I don't know, it was like some kind of a spectrum auction proposal, and then there's already some representations. Republicans in Texas saying it's unneeded and duplicative, so there's already resistance there. Basically, my takeaway here is that I don't anticipate T-Mobile getting these licenses anytime soon, which is kind of a shame because that there's some places where these white licenses were that could be using T-Mobile Home Internet. Obviously, the mobile customer could appreciate the additional capacity in places where, speeds are kind of weak, and that would basically instantly give them the capacity they need to do those things. So T-Mobile's doing their part. They just recently actually, I think they wrote a letter. I think it was like July 7th, so just a couple of days ago, in which they reached out to the FCC, still fighting for the authority for them to grant them the STAs for the licenses. But guys, I'm obviously this is disappointing. Obviously, the T-Mobile customer is impacted. The company is impacted. The carriers didn't do anything wrong. Okay, this is just like what we saw with the FAA and C-band, where the carriers did nothing wrong, but politics get in the way. This is the type of nonsense that goes around in our country when it comes to politics and how it impacts our technology, right? And how it impacts our communications. So the same people, the same representation that says we need to close the digital divide, right? We need to compete internationally with networking, and then they go and do things like this, stripping the FCC of their ability to grant licenses and hold auctions and manage spectrum assets. See what I mean? It's disappointing, but them's the facts, and those are the issues currently going on. In my estimation, don't hold your breath. I don't think T-Mobile's getting access to these licenses very soon, and it's disappointing. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm wrong? Do you think my prediction is off? You think they'll be granted soon? Do you think there'll be a reversal over at the FCC with the authority soon? Sound off in the comment section below. Hashtag FCC. If you're a real one, you watch this all the way through. Love to hear what you guys have to say on this. You're all the voice of the people, the SNT Nation. Let your voice be heard.